Nintendo told us what they think of us releasing the Switch 2 yesterday, and we're essentially their pay pigs. They want to really take as much money from us as possible. Now, the Switch 2, don't get me wrong, it looks great. The HDR looks awesome. The magnetic controllers look epic, and they even have a mouse function that I really enjoy. And I think I would play a lot of FPSs using the mouse function. Yeah, Metroid looks great on it. And more space, 32 gigs, or 256 gigs over 32 is brilliant. We finally got party features, which wasn't on the Switch 1, which was very disappointing. Had to use an app to call people. The C button, which is nice. I guess we can control the camera better, or control a camera, which is a good feature. Don't get me wrong. Everything seen in the Nintendo Direct yesterday, incredible features. Good gameplay, great graphics, and it makes me excited to go back to Nintendo. But at the same time, it just makes me see how Nintendo looks at its fans, which is not favorably. Not with these prices anyway. And there's rumors that the physical games are over $80, and there's also rumors that the digital games could cost a little less, but you know, I don't know what they're going to do with other games in the future. Will the price go higher? Will this give other game companies the opportunity to switch their pricing strategies? Will GTA 6 be $100? This is jumping into territory that's outrageous to play some, relaxing games after work, or I don't know. It's just Nintendo really disappoints me because, again, look at the graphics on this. Looks amazing, honestly, and I don't have much to say about it. It's just so disappointing to see a company like Nintendo, Sony, even Disney take what the fans have loved and monetize it to the point where fans don't enjoy much of their product anymore. And as a fan of all three companies, look at that, Mario Kart World looks great. But as a fan of all three companies, I can see where this is going. I can see the future being more pay to play, essentially, and that's not a good thing for anyone. But this Donkey Kong game looks amazing. He's like crushing through everything. Like, this is something I would definitely play, but just the amount it costs to do this. Looks like an interesting platformer, though. Like, when was the last time there was a really good Donkey Kong game? But it goes from the side scrolling to like third person platforming very well. And again, the graphics on the Switch 2, it looks like the price is warranted, but it's just, it sets a bad precedent for the industry and what's to come. See, now that's a cool feature, using them to, wow, I mean, the Switch controllers just look awesome the way they're being used from now on. The motion controls, looks like they're back compared to like the Switch. That wheelchair game, that looks interesting. And we get a new Kirby game. I'm flying in one of his stars. Kirby Air Raiders. I mean, again, all these games look interesting, but $80 for them? $80? This is gonna be so bad for Nintendo. But if I can offer any piece of advice, I would say get an emulator. I don't I don't know because these games they look great, but just the price point. Will you be willing to sacrifice like money every time you go out to buy a game like this? And there's a new Zelda game. Oh my god. In the vein of Tears of the Kingdom. Look at that. It looks absolutely amazing. Whoa. Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. Nintendo cooks when it can. Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, that looks crazy. Age of Imprisonment. Yeah, that looks crazy. But again, it's just really hard for me to justify the price point of $80. $70 was really hard for me, but taking it up to 80, oh man, Nintendo might be in a little bit of trouble. Don't get me wrong, they are going to port all these old GameCube games onto the Switch 2, which will be amazing. Soul Calibur 2, early Legend of Zelda games, F-Zero GX. Oh god, they are throwing some great GameCube games onto the Switch 2. And don't get me wrong, I am a Switch fan, and I will be most likely getting the system. I'm just here complaining about the price. Now there is a Souls-like that is exclusive to the Switch, and here it is. The Elden Ring Souls-like game looks great. The Hades 2 game, I remember playing the first Hades game on PC. Now it's pretty decent. Fighting Grounds, that looks interesting too. Again, Nintendo has a plethora of good games at their disposal. It's just the ridiculous price point that's kind of unreasonable, if I could say. Wow, look at this. The graphics look spectacular. Born game. Switch 2. Oh, and we get a third person mech game. Wow. That looks crazy. Madden and 2K? Tony Hawk Pro Skater, okay. Ooh, new Hitman game. World of Assassination. Project 007. What? Wow. Again, the games look spectacular. Like, I haven't seen like a bad title yet. It looks like they're really targeting the games. Yakuza 0, Hogwarts Legacy. Borderlands 4 will be on the Switch. That's gonna break the Switch. Well, it's probably more powerful than the Switch 1, which, of course, Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy 7 remake. Oh, they're coming with the games this time around, which is understandable. They gotta up their gaming library if they really want to sell this console, and I think they will sell a lot of copies. Hollow Knight, Story of Seasons, Goodnight Universe, 2 Point Museums, Wild Hearts S, Witchbrook, Rune Factor, Microcosmic Variation, Star Wars Outlaws. Wow. Oh, the Sans game. Again, they are really Deltarune. Okay, it looks like one Sans game. But again, Nintendo, I'm a fan, but the prices that I've seen the other day is just ridiculous. But tell me your thoughts down in the comments. What do you not like about the Switch 2? Me personally, it's just the pricing, and that's the problem I've seen with a lot of people on YouTube and Twitter and the other day. So just here giving my thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe, follow all the socials, and until next time, Anime Senpai Zero out.